This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, at home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, Penn State Nittany Lions. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Using his legs, it's Martin. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The screen pass complete to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Back to throw. It's Washington. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. They're going to the air on the first play. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. sacks in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and you might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here. Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's an option look. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Big-time call by the quarterback there to keep it on fourth down just to get what they needed to stay on the field. That is a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Alabama. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw over the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, tied. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Clark. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Washington. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, over the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A direct snap. Has the 1st down and more. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Bama. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Nice grab. It's Montgomery. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Now it's second down here. Direct snap to the back. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Washington. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's a quick grab. A quick shoot to get free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there is a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. picked off on a dangerous pass attempt there. Couldn't quite bring it in, but it brings up third down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down, the 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Second down, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Meadows. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice... and closer to midfield. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Washington. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And that play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense who's short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he's intercepted. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A crucial pick 6.
And the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The sure hands, it's Moore. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down after that short completion. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his man. It's Meadows. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Correct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. We'll give it to the running back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Alabama.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to the left side. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And here he goes. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
To the air, it's Washington. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Meadows. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Turns it loose downfield. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
He's hit right as he throws it, and quickly.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Caught near the sticks. It's Meadows. Breaks into the clear. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. He breaks through. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. With the catch, it's Meadows. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Meadows. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Contact as he threw it. The pass ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To the air, it's Washington. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Penn's offense solid gain moves the ball to the 29. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Getting set. Here's second down. We go with a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. First down and more. He's still running. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Makes the grab. It's Meadows. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. End zone ahead. Touchdown, tied. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up-men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's contact on the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Washington. A deep shot to the left side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it on first down. Back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.